Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and this is the JELKS Pet Simulator game. This was developed by Karn, Elizabeth, Leon, Jiaobao, and Sammy for the CS2212 course in fall 2024, team number 32. So to start off, I'm going to go through our functional requirements, and I'm going to start off with our objectives. So our objectives were to implement design in Java, create a GUI, make design decisions, write robust and functional code, which we successfully did. So we're very proud of this project. We're really excited to show you what we put together. So for the UI requirements, we provided a GUI with easy navigability. So there's a top bar and bottom bar that are consistent across all of the screens. Then we have a feedback system with button clicks. As you can see, the button grays out once you click it, making it obvious that it was clicked. It also navigates to the next screen. Next, we have 5 distinct screens. So we have our Play New screen, we have our main screen, we have our Load Game screen, we have our tutorial screen, we have our parents screen, and we have another parent screen. That was 5 already. We have more than 5. And then we have mouse-based interaction. So as you can see, you can interact with the game using a mouse. You can also interact using the keyboard once we load the game. As you can see, this is documented in the instructions, but you can press S and the pet will start sleeping shortly. Pet is now sleeping. So as you can see, the keyboard interactions works. We also use the Java Swing standard library. So next we have our main menu. So the main menu displays our game title right here. It has our different options to start a new game, load a game, tutorial for parents. In the corner we have our instructions, which is consistent across all screens in case someone's playing and they want to see the instructions quickly. Then we have the graphics of the game, and we have our graphic demonstrating the game, which is all our different animals, a cute little picture of our sprites. And we have our developer names, team numbers, term. Next for the instructions. So we have 2 instruction screens. We have our tutorial screen, which goes through some images. That's quick and easy to use for someone that's a bit younger, doesn't want to read a whole block of text. Then we also have our instruction screen, which goes in depth on how you can collect points, how to play, the pet states, the cooldown period, the stat dynamics, everything. So this is a good documentation for people trying to really understand in depth and to play the game to its maximum. Next we have our new game and pet selection screen. So our new game screen shows the different characteristics that's unique to each pet. It also allows you to type in the pet name. I'll just put in Liz the hamster. Then it allows you to play with the pet. Our load game screen also has all the files. So as you can see, Liz the hamster, it's been refreshed, and Liz the hamster is there, ready to be played with. And then we have our pet sprite images also. So next we have our save and load game. So we actually have a database that's in this form of a txt file where all the details of the game are saved into. So I'm just going to show you here quickly. So we have our hard-coded password, we have our time that's been played, and then we have all of our different save files. So this is one save file. It has the score, the game ID, the pet name, the type, etc., etc., all the different foods and gifts. Next, we have our vital stats and rules. So we're going to start playing the game, and we will see how that works. So the game shows positive numerical numbers for health, sleep, fullness, and happiness. The max is different for each pet. It's initialized with different numbers. All the stats decline except for health. I'm going to quickly feed the the pet so it doesn't die. Here we go. You can see feeding the pet, it goes back to a high score. And as you can see, there was a warning when the stat went less than 25, it turned red. When the stat reaches 0, the pet changes states and actions are taken. all active states are displayed to the right here. So right now it's in a normal state, but we're going to wait for the pet to go down in states, and we're going to see how that works. So let's just wait a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to walk you through the command. So the sleep command, it goes to the max. Press S, and now it's sleeping. It starts at 51, it's slowly increasing up until it gets to 100, and then the hamster will wake from the sleep state. Now it's at 85. The animation is slowly working. Next we have the feed command. So as you saw earlier, once you feed with one of the one of the food items in here, the hunger goes up. So now our hunger and happiness is in the red. Then we can take to the vet. The health is increased once we take to the vet. So I'm going to take her to the vet and show you how that works. Pet was taken to the vet. As you can see, it's over there. And the health went up to 90. So I forgot to show you guys the exercise and the cooldown period. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through that. So when you press the exercise button, the happiness increases. And when you play with the pet, playing with the pet, and then you try to play with the pet again, command not available in cooldown period. And try to play, command not available in cooldown period. And the same is with the vet. You take the pet to the vet, it works, you try again, command not available in cooldown period. So now the hunger is at 0 and it's changed states. So it is in the hungry state, and soon it will also be in the angry state. Hungry, angry. So as you can see, there's multiple states here. And there's feedback when we issue the commands, so it shows up here. And as you can see, the score has been increasing as we do more actions. So for the inventory we have, oh, and the hamster's dead. So the game stopped. You can no longer do any commands. So I'm just going to walk you through the inventory. So we have at least 3 food items and gift items, display items and number of items over here. There are also buttons, and every 25 seconds one of each item is added, so it keeps replenishing. And the inventory is saved and loaded into the game. The score also starts at 0, and then it increases with positive actions, decreases with vet, and this is all clearly documented in the instructions as well. So the sprite animation switches periodically on a timer. As you can see, it's animated as per the requirements. So now we're going to go to the parental control screen. So the parental control screen is hard-coded with a password, which is in the data.txt file. So here you can set the times of day for playtime. So if we only want to play between 8 a.m. and 11 p.m., we set that here. Next we have the parental statistics, the average playtime. So we've played an average of total 12 minutes on this computer, and the average playtime was 2 minutes per game. And if you want to, you can press the reset time button, which will reset the playtime as well. And then we have the revive pet button, where you can go through each save slot, scroll through, and press the revive button and revive the pet if you want. Now we're going to go back to the home screen, and we're going to talk about error handling. So you can exit the app however you want, including with the exit button. It saves automatically every few seconds. So I don't want to exit the app just yet, so I'll just keep it, but I'll exit the app at the end and show you how that's done. So we always have a top and bottom bar to navigate consistently. Nobody is ever stuck inside a screen. You always have the exit and home button. And usually this game will be forced to full screen, but to make this video, I changed that so that I could have this little video and have my Word document. So our extra functional requirement is the music. So we have music and button clicks. So right now these are off because I'm making the video, but usually we have the music and it persists across screens. There we go, the music is playing. And I think you can hear it on the video. So I'm just going to turn it off. So I think that's it for our requirements. So I'm just going to exit the game. Thank you for watching.